All right, I see from across the room the bottom bar on OBS having filled up with all the things it needs to fill up with, so I think we are live. Hello, and thank you for joining us again for another Super Robot Sundays here on Sound Goblin Gaming as we continue our playthrough of Super Robot Wars V, coming into the sort of end game section of the game now. I am, as always, Bograt.
I am the Krampus.
I'm Shiv.
And I'm Vincent.
Who has half a voice today, so forgive him if he's a little raspy. Yeah, so last time around we did one main scenario and all the fucking DLC missions.
3 DLC missions to do, one of which we thought was just going to be cutscenes, but was actually a fight.
Yeah, just because it had no actual listed reward, so it seemed like it was going to be just a thing, and then it was like, no, let's just instead go through like 90% of the series that are in here and also turn off all the upgrades and suit changes and all that and just be like, it's simulation, shut up. Yes, General Dommel.
Hiss.
And Hiss.
Right. Back to the series.
Hiss, he's a member of Cobra.
It's only been like, what, 30-something missions since we've seen these people?
We were in another universe. What do you want?
2. We were in 2 other universes.
I do genuinely love how, like, absolutely thinly they skirt away from the Nazis for the Gamelins.
So does this series have an English dub?
I don't know if they actually did a dub for the recent Yamato.
Oh, the recent one? I could not tell you. I vaguely remember that one of the Toonami Midnight Run things was...
Oh, well, no, the original series. The original series is Star Blazers.
Yeah.
Like, yes, the original series got a dub and completely changed the story. It's called Star Blazers.
Yeah.
I don't know if Yamato 2199 actually got a dub or not. I'm going to go take a look now.
It did get localized as Blazer.
Okay, but do you know if they did a dub or not?
I have no idea. I've
Okay.
just seen Star Blazer stuff.
Because I am mildly curious whether the Gamelins would be a German accent because, okay, that's just kind of straightforward, or a British accent considering the models. Because they do kind of split the difference there.
Yeah.
Or a German-British accent. To be doubly villainous.
Guten Tag, you get? If there are hooligans who speak German.
Cockney doesn't really work. You want Posh.
Yes, there is a English dub of Star Blazers Space Battleship Yamato 2199. I have no idea what accent they went with for the Gamelins.
I might investigate that in off time. And be disappointed because they probably just went with an American accent.
Almost certainly.
Maybe?
I will also accept Americans doing bad German or British accents.
Sorry, I was scrolling through the list of voice actors for the dub, and just fucking, of course, Monica Rial is in it. Other than that, though, not actually a lot of the usual suspects. I only recognize like a handful of names on here, actually. So, who knows?
Only 10,000 chips? I mean, granted, that's going to take us a while, but...
It won't be a challenge. It'll take some time.
Because, yeah, like, I recognize Monica Rial, I recognize Chuck Huber, and none of the other names actually jump out at me. I have a fairly decent knowledge of anime VAs, so
No Yuri Lowenthal. No.
no Yuri.
None of the big obvious ones. When was this made? Is Vic in it?
Early 2010s.
Okay.
But no Vic. No Crispin. It's not a video game, so it doesn't have Nolan North. Still the single greatest voice option in video game history during character creation. Saints Row had Nolan North as Nolan North. Just actual voice lines delivered like, I don't even know what I'm doing here. How did I get to be president of the United States?
You also have like zombie where your character
Yes.
makes weird grunt like moan noises the entire game.
Yes. If I remember correctly, the really funny part about that is that the male zombie voice was Troy Baker. He didn't do any of the other male voices in the game. They literally got him in just to do the zombie voice.
Fantastic.
Oh, fuck me. Sup, bitches.
All right, they have 10,000 ships, so for an added challenge, we're only going to deploy 3 of ours.
Anyone in particular we need to deploy?
Nope. The only special thing on here is we need to use a special tech off the Yamato, which is automatically deployed. So go nuts. We do have a time limit task for the SR point, which is defeat all enemies within 5 turns, then defeat the Zolgut too. So we do want to be fast about things, but otherwise, no big.
That's not 10,000 ships. Should do a mission that actually has 10,000 ships on it. And it takes like an hour for each enemy turn to finish.
Actually has 10,000 ships. PS4 catches fire.
The Nausea would actually run out of flickers. And those ships can't hit him anyway, so it's not really necessary.
Maybe.
but-
Only so many ships could actually get within firing range of him.
Yeah.
So he still might not run out of flicker.
But
So the thing about
those ships can't hit him anyway.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah, so the thing about having that many enemies on a board is it doesn't actually matter at a certain point, because the front line is a full wave, and everything behind it is bottlenecked by everything in front of it.
Yeah, but the game's gonna constantly want to like move things like 2 spaces.
Yes.
Just back and forth.
Yeah. One ship will get destroyed, and then Eternal will move every single ship trying to fill that hole.
Yeah, that's the other thing too, is the Zolgut will not move.
I think they were surprised by us
Ambush?
being here. I think that's the opposite. I think we ambushed them on accident.
Yeah, so defeat everything else, then defeat the Zolgut all within 5 turns. I don't think we actually have to defeat the Zolgut within 5 turns, but we do have to clear everything else within 5 turns, but it's not going to be a challenge anyways.
Is there anything else? Attack speed bonuses.
There will be a point where we get the tactical charge attack on the Amato. I don't know if we already have it or not. We just need to use that at least once. I think we may have technically gotten it last mission, so we may have it now. You check the attacks on the Amato real quick when you get a chance, just to make sure.
Oh, I accidentally put okay.
Nah.
Oh no, 1 turn of funds. How terrible. How shall we ever recover?
Actually low on funds now.
We are, but also everything's upgraded to hell and back. Like, other than weapon upgrades, we have very little left to spend funds on in this game. Check the stats on the Yamato for the attacks to see if it currently has tactical charge or whatever. Yes. Okay, so we need to use tactical charge at least once from the Yamato. Done.
Yep.
Should turn demo on for this one because I think we technically saw it last time, but it's our first time actively using it. I think it was cutscene last time.
Probably.
See, there's a fleet of 10,000.
They did at least do a good backdrop for claiming there's a fleet of 10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's the thing is like it's also we're getting in a sort of an abstraction in the sense that we're not intending to destroy the entire fleet of 10,000. We're taking out the flagship, so we're basically facing the flagship and its fleet. You know, it's little like carrier group essentially.
I know, your model looks like it wants to take on everything.
I mean, it will. Okay, just insane, but you playing roulette, Shima?
Okita, that was a fighter.
Fuck it. Fire the wave motion gun.
Yeah.
Nearly twice its fucking health. Yeah, so that was our TAC P bonus. We'll get 100 TAC P out of that, but
Also, while it is a perfectly reasonable measurement to have, I still do like that they have space knots.
yeah, you can even see as well actually in the like
all
background of the
of
the
field.
stars
All the little green dots are actually
Yeah.
intended to be other
It's
ships.
like the missions in the Gundam, or G Generation, where you're in like the fleet battles.
Yeah.
And the background is a bunch of like ships.
Ships and stuff,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, demo off. Before we see the guarantee us attack 40 times in a row.
Things do like attacking it.
Might also want to put Iron Wolf.
Nah. That would make sense.
God knows the Garanciers ain't dodging shit.
Yeah.
The box they strap boosters onto is a chip.
I mean, it's a transport ship. Its design actually makes perfect sense for that.
Yeah.
It's a cargo ship. They reinforce a lot.
Yeah, basically.
But it very much means it's not a maneuverable thing.
No, not at all. A crit. Not gonna lie, just based on the sheer fucking number of units out here, the 5 turns thing is gonna be a little tight.
Do a lot of work in the enemy phase.
We do, but they're also all warships, so like almost nothing is getting one shot. Also all
At
really
least they're
fucking spread out.
actually coming towards us, except for the
Back row, yeah.
Yeah.
Does Yamato have a map attack? No, it does not. Okay, never mind. Let's say, because if it did, if it had something like the Mega Particle Cannon from fucking the Thea thing, that would be really great. Like, move the Garancieras back 1 and fucking take out a chunk there, but whatever. He has a map attack.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not in range to actually hit anything significant with the map attack, realistically, but that probably wouldn't be bad, actually. That would be like 3
Yeah.
units.
You get like 4 units in there. Can you hit yourself when you're on map attack?
Yes.
Yes,
Uh,
they are friendly fire.
yeah, so you get 3 if you don't want to hit yourself. Considering you're at like 1,000, it's probably not a good idea.
I mean, you could also just pop a spirit command on him real quick to heal him up.
True.
Do trust, I think is the...
Technically, just receive.
For C doesn't work on map attacks. Map attacks are not considered battle. Yep.
Never noticed it.
Yeah, just because whenever possible, we should try taking out multiple units
Yeah.
at once. We should also like pay attention to EXCs, for instance, to make sure that when like multi-action is up, we actually use it in this one. That's going to help us make that deadline.
Now the multitude of things on the guarantee of us.
Yep. Basically the entire team other than Hathaway. So like 15-ish units?
17.
17?
Deployed to
18 deployed? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so we
Makes
have,
sense because there were no auto-deployed mecha, just the Yamato.
yeah, so we have plenty of actions in the action economy. So
Yep.
We do. Realistically, the thing that makes the timeline tight more than anything else is just how spread out everything is. Because
How
that back row not moving is going to be a pain in the ass.
how spread out they are and how comparatively tough they are.
A bunch of battleships does require actual effort to cut through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because especially for the larger ones, like they're not going to get one shot by more than maybe one or two of the units we have. Without some like actual effort put into spirits and EX actions and shit. Like, for instance, we are going to be sending Mazinger into zero mode as soon as possible so it can actually nail things. And that might be one of the ones we have that can actually one-shot the warships full strength.
Keep firing.
The support defends because everything is so clustered doesn't help either.
Yeah.
That is another reason why a lot of our work will end up getting done on enemy turn, because they can't actually support defend
counterattack.
on counter. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can provide support attacks in theory, but they usually don't actually give that much to enemy units because it's kind of broken as shit. As we are sort of starting to come close to it, I would say within the next month or so, probably right around the start of the new year, actually, is when we're going to be wrapping this up and getting going on Crossrays. So I have started doing some planning for Crossrays.
Okay.
So unlike G-Gen Genesis, I don't intend for us to do a bunch of original characters, you know, like one for each, whatever, because there's a huge roster of decent characters to begin with in
And the original characters are not really that anything to write home about anyways.
I mean, they're fine. You can get
They're fine,
you
it's
can get
just-
some really good abilities on them if you go into the fucking Matrix and like
Yeah.
pick the very specific birth date and blood types. But we're not too concerned with that. They don't make a huge difference in the long run.
And we have a roster of 1.5 billion characters.
Yeah. However, what I am definitely going to do is give each one of you, also probably including Hunter in that, and possibly Silent Squid as well, just the opportunity to be like, hey, what's going to be one of our like final suits to sort of aim for our final team, assuming you care about any of the series that are in it. And then the rest of the team will be my determination. Just fuck you guys. I know how this goes. You bitches are going to stick me with a bunch of fucking Leos or something.
Well, if we do take you with the Stardust Knights, at least they're better than actual Leos.
I'm actually choose it. I'm going to choose what I actually like. I don't like the
Fine, Tauruses. The Maganac Corps.
Only if you feel the entire thing. Our team every time is just Sandrock.
And a bunch of Maganacs.
Oh,
Like
please.
2 Maganac commanders and the rest just regular Maganacs.
Oh, please, if I hated you more, we have seed in there. I'm just going to give you Jins.
No. The difference is Jins are actually halfway decent as suits.
No, they're the grunt units.
They are, but they're halfway decent grunt units. They're not Leos.
They're
I was on our Gunpla the other day, and somebody posted a picture of the Leo, Gunpla box, but it was an open box, and they just snipped all the parts off the sprues and hurled them in the box unassembled and said, a Leo in its natural state. And I was like, I can't argue with that point. This is how most Leos in the series ended up within 30 seconds of them appearing.
The most grunt of any grunt suit is certainly Gundam.
With the big irony of it's based on the Talgies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's a grunt suit.
Yeah. Like, literally, the Talgies looks like a Leo if you take the helmet off.
Yeah, no, it is. They are essentially mass-produced Talgies, but like most mass-produced things in Gundam, they're fucking garbage.
Yeah, consider a budget.
And granted, Cross Race has the advantage of we actually get the Glory of the Loser suits, so...
Yes.
Yeah. You have the best-looking Talgies.
We do have the best-looking Talgies.
Talgies Flugel.
Yeah.
There is a high likelihood that at the very least one of our raid teams is going to be made up of basically nothing but wing pilots and Glory of the Losers and G-Unit units. Because that's honestly what I did when I had my personal game of Cross Race I was playing through. And they were a disgusting unit to send out on dispatch missions because they can't fail.
Yeah.
They just fucking can't. Like, I don't know why. I don't know what it is about their thing. It does not matter what the actual, like, requirements are in the dispatch mission where they're like, you need to, like, this is the things you should aim for. It's just like, you send the fucking wing pilots and, like, Glory of the Losers units, and they just fucking succeed.
It's also stat-based in one way or another, and you said wing pilots. Wing pilots have stupid stats.
Yes.
Conversely, we could also give you, like, some of the dumbest and strongest units in the game is, you have to take this thing that you probably would have taken anyways.
Well, it's like, we're going to take the Flugel. So I'm going to say, like, yeah, take the Flugel.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I probably wouldn't actually field the Flugel in one of our, like, main teams without that. Like I said, it would be in one of, like, the raid units that I would send primarily on dispatch missions, but I probably wouldn't actually field it. Just because while it is a really good suit stat-wise, its attacks, the range on them are not great.
Yeah.
It is, again, it has like one good ranged attack, and most of the rest of its attacks are like 2 or 3 range.
That's actually kind of the thing in general about Wing. The pilots are great.
The suits are very close range, typically.
The suits are close range. The suits are kind of okay-ish.
Yeah.
You actually have way better suits in the other series
Yeah.
in general. The exception of the Endless Waltz Wing Zero, but that's kind of a given.
Yeah.
And even then, it has a lot of contenders because there are actually some very good range suits.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you start pulling in the DLC stuff.
Yes. Ironically, like, one of the best range suits in the game comes from IBO and is not meant to be a range suit. It's like, oh, this is piloted by a close range guy, and its close range weapon is hypothetically better, except you put dance lifts on this thing.
Yep.
Yeah, it has a railgun.
Yeah.
It's okay, they miss it series.
I mean, in fairness, X, X Divider, and Double X all have the fucking satellite cannon.
Yes, they do. The Daneslef is actually more powerful than the satellite cannon.
It is, but
The satellite cannon is great, though.
yeah, but if I remember correctly, you only get like one shot out of the Daneslef before you have to refresh.
Okay, so there's 3 units with a Daneslef. The
Flaros probably gets more than one shot.
The
I would
Flaros
think.
gets more than one shot. The Chimeras of Hadar can shoot quite a bit with it.
Yeah, fair enough.
The Grunt suits the Greys with a fucking Daneslef that shoots once.
Yes. That's okay. That's again accurate to the series. They only got one shot, but they had like 30 of them.
Yeah.
They did, in fact, just field like a whole unit of them carrying
They fielded a whole unit of them carrying Daneslefs, made a worldwide announcement saying, "Please look the other way while we commit a war crime." Season 2 of IBO is a very different animal from Season 1.
They basically this is okay because they used them first.
Even though they didn't
Yes.
use them first.
Yeah.
They claimed that they had used one.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, in retaliation, we're just
It's
going to
perfectly
fucking...
fine for us to commit war crimes if they commit a war crime too. Whether or not they have or not. Yes, keep attacking the raw column. That's great for you.
On the one hand, it's a little low on health. On the other hand, it took 97, so... Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Well, we Iron Walled, so.
And yes, Bright's really fucking good ace bonus. Just pump the shit out of people's morale.
Yeah.
And things blowing themselves up on the Yamato.
As a standard.
It's attacking Almo. Does it
Just-
do anything?
Just stop.
They're not hitting the new.
It genuinely has less to do with the new and more to do with Amuro piloting it. We
Granted.
could put Amuro in the fucking Roselle, they still won't hit.
Yeah, there's that too.
We could put him in a fucking in the fucking Methus, the brick with no maneuverability. Amuro would still dodge at least 50% of attacks.
I will contend the Methus is still one of the greatest suits ever made in the sense the pilot has 100% survival rate.
Yes. Well, yes, but in fairness, that's at least partially because the pilot didn't, like, I don't know, fly into a fucking bridge.
Hey, he would have survived trying to do that because he would have failed utterly because it would have fallen apart long before he hit the bridge.
You would have missed.
Well, good thing that has Iron Wall.
I'm used to being attacked by half things on the board, so I just use it. It's a turn. Much like I figured a bunch of stuff was going to attack my gun, so Iron Wall as well.
Ah.
Seeing as it's, like, off on the end of the map on its own.
Yeah.
I threw it in the middle of all the unmoving ships in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, good. The Guaranteer still has 157 energy if it's 400.
Yes. No, like, genuinely, the Garanceros may actually be one of the best battleships in the game. It's not great on, like, the actual attack, because it only has, like, the one weapon that doesn't hit super hard, but, like, between its own stats, its own abilities, and fucking Zinnerin just having, like, the perfect spirit set, it is an absolute fucking monster of a battleship.
I like to think it just grabbed the Guaranteers and threw it in front of it. Like, oh crap, it's coming for me. Okay, good.
Take care of you guys first. Caliber.
Yeah. Ah, the support defense thing.
Still got you.
Yep. Right, second attack.
Yep.
Operation Cleanup Crew.
Yep. Good Ange over here actually earning kills for once.
Hey, she earned this 20 kills off screen.
Twice.
Turn 4.
Turn 3. Oh, no, turn 4.
Turn 4.
Yeah.
Remember, the first turn was
Yeah, first
entirely
turn.
battleships, basically.
I think it was mostly just clean up what's left anyway, so.
Yes. Basically, try and wipe out everything that's left so we can start piling into them this turn.
I don't think much has practically anything for health.
No, I've been basically only trying to kill things if I knew I could get multi-actions off.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was trying to hit the things that would leave them below enough to even kill them on their turn.
Yeah.
That whole area is clear.
And they're pretty much in attack range for the.
It's just that one trip left.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, just him. Okay.
Yep.
bust.
Just a casual 23,000 to a boss warship.
He'll light tap.
I mean, I'll give it this. It's no Gunbuster.
It's true.
Gunbuster, by the end of T, was casually doing 50k a shot
Yeah.
to bosses because Gunbuster was stupid. I feel with a fair degree of confidence we'll get somewhere similar to that area again in X, if only because of Tengen Topeka and Login.
Yeah. Even in the earlier missions, it starts hitting pretty hard just naturally.
Yeah, by the time we get the actual Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, it's going to
Regular Gurren Lagann hits pretty fucking hard.
yeah.
So he actually needs a kill, I assume. We're just moving to
I'm
our
getting
money.
my money moves first. No one needs to kill it, so it's really just whoever.
Yeah, I mean, it's not until like the very end of X, but at the end of X we do end up with Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann, so yeah, that's gonna be gross, but I think that's literally not until like stage 49.
It's literally in the last three
Yeah.
post mission, or the very last section.
Yes, because Gurren Lagann gets the ability Combine at stage 49, which is it combining with Super Galaxy Dai Gurren,
Yeah.
which gives it Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann. And then in actual stage 51 is when Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann gets the Tengen Toppa ability.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Even prior to that, it's Gurren
real
Lagann. It's
break
going to be
that you get
gross.
early on hits like a truck.
Yeah.
And just the no energy throwing its glasses as a boomerang attack hits pretty hard because of the ammo.
Yep.
It is also tanky. It's basically like a tankiness of Mazinger kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure it got cut in half and exploded.
Did in fact get cut in half and explode. We all saw it. I doubt that seriously.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Quite specifically, in stage 51, with the Super Galaxy Gurren Lagann, it gets the Tengen Toppa ability, which is when its morale is over 150, it can transform into Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Also, just grossly, by default, all of the units have the activate spiral power base ability, which is just when morale is above 130, they get small HP regen and increase their final damage based on the pilot's current morale and spiral power level.
Yeah, it's their like new type. That's their
Yeah.
equivalent. So it has a damage boost.
Yeah, doesn't increase their chance to hit or anything, just damage. Oh, right, that's the other thing. I totally forgot the protagonist of X has their own special set of commands. The dogma
Yep, the dogmas.
magic.
Yeah, that's their kind of like unique system for this one. You thought I was dead, but I was just fucking faking it. Oh no, an excuse to fire the wave motion gun.
Kata just vibrating in his command chair.
I'm surprised he didn't start this battle with the goggles on his right.
I don't know. There's a dramatic tension to putting the goggles on.
That's true, yes.
You gotta do the whole thing. It's like the fireworks.
It's like the glass panel on the...
The fireworks, they're integral to the experience.
Yeah.
It's like the glass panel on summoning Gao Gaigar. You have to break it.
Yeah.
To the point where there's a machine that
That
automatically
replaces
puts
the
the
glass.
glass panel. If you have to do it twice in a single episode.
Yes, it in fact has like a stockpile of glass panels in the machine, and a new one slides into place. So you can smash the glass panel to hit the button.
That vague section of space.
Like that being said, since it did come
They're
up,
blowing up your entire fucking planet.
like, yep. We're gonna ride this one out, motherfuckers.
Aha, they missed. Uh-oh. Peace.
All right, we're gonna blow up the planet and ride a shockwave.
Ride the
into
shockwave
this.
through the subspace gate, which we were prepared for, so we can make it. The Gamelin fleet is not prepared for it. No chance.
I feel like Okita's just styling at this point.
I mean, kind of. Like, I should emphasize this since it did come up earlier and was kind of brought up, like, dub aside, German accents, British accents, whatever. I do actually really recommend watching Space Battleship Yamato 2199. It is actually a really good show.
Still very weird to see Shingetter Dragon among all the battleships.
It reminds me so much of the ultimate ability of the Lost Vikings from Heroes of the Storm. I just cannot think of anything else when I see that.
Or they all get together on a boat.
Yeah, we're looking together on a boat and just blow people up with a can.
And bonus scenarios.
Yep.
It was close to ace.
Pretty sure we gave all of you Proud Ace.
Yep.
Okay, we're finally getting our giant block of Ace Pilot things.
Well, Bright just got ace anyways.
Yeah, but I think we're out like 5 or 6 Ace Pilot
Yeah.
cutscenes because she wasn't in the mood to do Ace Pilots.
I mean, all I'm going to say, just verifying some numbers real quick here. It does, to a certain extent, make sense for Shin Dragon to be out there with the battleships when you realize, you know, the little Shin
he is a-
robo coming out of the top of it. That's the 55-meter tall Shin Getter 1, essentially.
Yeah.
So that thing is like 300 meters long. It is the size of most of these warships. Actually, probably significantly larger than the Garen Sierras. Yeah, hell, the regular Shin Getter 1 is roughly a third the size of the Garen Sierras.
Just do some orders on. Pretty ready, go.
I think Riddy is close.
Yeah, he's at 49.
This one, my blind.
You missed him. He's right there.
Okay, or he has. Yeah, I'll use Proud Ace. Otto got Ace.
Yes, Otto is already an ace.
How many aces do we need?
25?
I believe that is correct. Yeah, at least 25 aces, 1 great ace. So we already have the great ace. I think we're pretty close on regular aces, actually, if not already there. Realistically, probably after stream today is part of our housekeeping. We'll go through and check how many aces we actually have just to make sure we're good, because we are only a few missions out now. So it's by 49, we need to have 25 aces, which we will definitely do. I mean, we can get 3 or 4 more aces very shortly here, and I think virtually everybody we actively field at this point is an ace.
Pretty close to it.
Like, the only ones that maybe aren't are like Velt and Lottie, because we literally got them like a mission ago.
anymore.
Really about it for the units we actually typically field.
We're going up 7.
Yep. It's the last two there. The
Oh, there's
no. One back. Clash of the Majin Reduct and a Desperate Battlefield. The ones that say okay.
Yeah.
Oh god, another Turbo Penetrator. And another Majin's Heart. Fuck me.
Let's get that turbo penetrator and we'll see.
So this is a slightly good bonus mission to do. Jesus Christ. Because yes, the Turbo Penetrator, in case you don't remember, is the one that's movement +3 and ignores the energy costs for like rough terrain and shit.
yeah.
Then of course the Majin Heart is the Majin Heart. Just 20 morale.
Yeah.
Go.
Do you though? Sure, we could put a puppy in the Mazinger Zero and be able to take on those enemies.
The question is, did they ever succeed in weaponizing their sideburns?
I am reasonably certain either of them could at any time snap the sideburn off and throw it like a dagger.
You go for a headbutt and you rip your head up and just cut your sideburn.
No, I take it back. That would be like a boomerang blade. It would come back to them and just reattach to the side of their face.
Ryoma in the background. I'm just here to watch. Sensed manly spirit, had to show up. We will get there when we eventually get to 30, but I do love in 30 the whole thing of the like young pilots that are traumatized because they were trained by Ryoma. They have PTSD from it. You show up to recruit them, Ryoma's there with you. They're like, oh god, no more. I want to say that was like the Combattler. No, it wasn't the Combattler 5 crew. It was, what was it? Maybe it was the, yeah, I think it was the Combattler 5 crew that had been trained by Ryoma and are just like, no more.
That would make sense.
And then if I remember correctly, the kid from J-Decker goes through Ryoma's training, but is totally fine. It's just like, what?
What are you doing here?
Creating a circumstance.
Uh-oh.
God, the fucking DLC list for 30, which doubles the size of the fucking series list.
Well, it makes sense.
Is it though?
No, not really.
Fuck saving me, kill this thing. Meanwhile, like, got it.
It's charging up. Giant energy ball.
Feel it through the Getter rays.
Everything's got a raise.
I'm not sure. You know what? Never mind.
The microwave in the break room, that doesn't got a raise now. Don't eat that toast.
Microwaves toast.
It's fine. Get a race.
You want to reheat toast?
We couldn't put get a raise in the toaster.
I feel
You
like
can't make toast with it, or you can't make toast with the
yeah, but I
microwave.
feel like reheating toast in a microwave would defeat the purpose of toast because it would end up kind of soggy and nasty.
Like you made toast and then you left it out too long. You wanted it warm again.
Put it back in the fucking toaster on like a low setting.
But I already put like butter and stuff on it.
Put it back in the toaster on a low setting. Use a hairdryer.
I already put peanut butter on it.
Ew. Glad that you put it in the trash can where it fucking belongs.
You're just like a peanut butter aside. Use a hairdryer from the bottom.
You heard him, Goji. He said fuck him up.
But then again, I'll take it. Punch.
Bye.
Goes 2-on-1.
Didn't even need to be 2-on-1.
Yeah.
How can I be defeated? Mazinger 0.
I was going to even throw a deck.
How can I be defeated? Stoner Sunshine.
There you go. Bro, I'm gonna vomit. Gah. Oh no, some garbage.
All right. Behold our dragon boat thing.
Yep.
Yeah, just based on scaling alone, I'm going to estimate that tip to tail there, the Shin Dragon is 200, maybe 250 meters.
I can see it.
Because that's the upper half of the Shin 1 effectively sticking out of it, which would be somewhere in the realm of 30 to 40 meters.
Can't say that, Kay. We found out the Getter rates can do quite a bit. Wipe some Getter rays on it.
I
You drained my SP, and then you died.
You sure they're not after Dragonium?
Same thing.
I like how they're like, what you call Getter radiation is actually Dragonium. It's from when we like turned ourselves into dragons to stop the destruction of the world. It's been there forever. You should call it Dragonium. Fuck off. It's Getter rays.
It's Getter rays. Also powers the wave motion gun.
Shove your stupid dragon bullshit up your ass.
Ah,
Cloaca.
You saved the world before.
Whatever dragons have.
You can also turn them to people.
Yeah, turns out when your special DLC mission just gives us the fucking Getter and the Mozingers, it doesn't last long.
Yeah, go figure. Well, in fairness, we had to take out a boss Getter unit and then trash.
Not even a boss Getter unit. Took like 3 attacks.
Yeah. Semi-boss Getter. I just assume at this point that every person or every piece of technology in this universe is somehow powered by Getter rays under a different name.
Minosky particles are actually Getter rays.
Solar reactors emit Getter rays. Hathaway is a Getter ray.
GN particles are Getter rays.
The Whispered are just hearing Getter radiation. No, the one matchup I do actually really like that they did in this is that effectively the Whispered and new types are basically the same
same.
thing.
Yeah. Which makes sense, actually.
Makes enough sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works well enough just because both of those are left generally vague enough in their respective series to just be like, yeah, no, I mean, it could totally, I guess the Whispered are just getting messages from the Dimension of Ghosts or something.
Yeah, I mean,
Fucking
it works
whatever.
when you have, like,
Yeah, it's
you
basically
know,
the same as Camille.
Psycho Frame stuff is basically like, here's this little thing that's been scrawled on a napkin.
Yeah, this like random technology that somebody just like suddenly knew about. It's like, that sounds an awful lot like the Whispered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with the biosensor.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't get these off of,
Off the bonus scenarios, yeah.
yeah.
Hey, desperate battlefield. Battle, not that desperate. The battlefield itself, very desperate.
Please stop fighting on me. Wait, Shingo Dragon is considered a,
Yes. That's why it keeps showing up with the warships. It is a warship.
right. Okay, fair enough. That's not true. We never put Riddy back in the Banshee Dog.
It's just defaulting stuff.
Yeah. I believe we call it square.
Dr. Hell.
Yeah, we didn't face him normally because we didn't do the ground forces route.
Yeah.
Okay. Thankfully, they didn't also deploy Leonard himself.
No, Leonard's not
with
here.
12 million health, effectively.
No Leonard. It's UC, so there wouldn't be Hokushin anyways, but no Hokushin, who also is just a pain in the ass tank motherfucker. Yeah, the only real annoyance of this mission is you do actually have to spread out decently because they're going to advance from all sides.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I don't know how the AI is designed in this one. I don't know if they will prioritize advancing on the area over attacking units, but...
Well, they'll be quick.
Yeah, that looks like they are going to move directly towards the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, and throw attacks as
they
possible,
can.
basically.
But nothing's incredibly tough, so...
No. The Angels might be a little annoying because I think they're still going to have the AT field, but... Rockin', come on, man.
Hi, Kirks.
You're in a fucking Zaku 1 sniper. How far did you expect to get? You remember that you can technically rotate the map as well.
Yep.
'Cause I think there's a dude hiding behind the building there.
Yes, there
Yeah.
is. Of everything. Eh.
Remember, this is unupgraded.
Yeah.
Yeah, thankfully none of them are super tough.
No.
No.
Like I said, about the biggest problem are the angels, just because they've got a decent amount of health and the AT field.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we're pretty clear to have, pretty close to having cleared like one full front, which means we can then move units back over to focus in on the angels.
Yep. I think the two of them will be able to handle the rest of that.
Well, certainly.
Nothing. Amuro thought that was totally cool. So put dodge all you want.
Take care of Brocken.
Counterattack.
Yep, full counter.
Hi, Angelo.
I can't die. Master. My sideburns are better. Probably multi-action on
Yeah.
my turn.
Wait, no, I realize I'm in a simulation.
Kingdom Murders Geometry.
Yep.
I remember Dr. Hell is still down over in the corner too.
Yep.
And the Shamblo.
Yeah, the Shamblo's actually. But all these suits can deal with
Yeah.
Shamblo now, since.
Yeah, not a big deal.
First.
Yeah, realistically, Dr. Hell is going to be a little annoying just because he's got so much fucking health compared to everything else on this map.
Started back before and doesn't move that fast at least, so
Yeah.
it balances.
Yeah, also can't completely ignore the 7th Angel here. Shouldn't be too much trouble, though.
Not balls and power upgrades. Next turn we can.
Yeah. Go 0. Should be fine.
I still don't know if you're actually gonna kill.
The answer is no. This is unupgraded Ange. The answer is no. No, she will not get kills.
Alright, 7th Angel.
Yep. Surrounded so it can't move.
It's fine.
Or, just kill it.
Of course it was.
I will now generate a bus.
Wasn't even that hard. How we get a bunch of mostly useless option power parts.
And David's Ring was like SP generation, so it's okay.
It wasn't even that good though. It was like 1 per turn.
That's SP. I think it was like 10 per turn. Or it's either 10 per turn or 10 for everything you kill. It's actually not bad for SP generation. Targeted scope. Oh, that's cute. Ooh, 14. Yeah, like Portable 9 is, man, whatever. Yeah, it's 10 SP per turn. It's not terrible. Who needs a Mosin heart?
Get biosensor to kick off faster.
Yeah, that way he doesn't need to move as much when he has like a range 8
Yeah.
Hyper Beam cannon. We'll have to get a bit of money, so. Totally unnecessary boost to his damage. We're good on time?
Yeah, it's 2:30.
Yeah.
Go ahead and drop a save.
Yep. Like, we've done 3 missions, but the 2 DLC missions were
Or very quick.
Yeah, the Mazinger was real quick.
Yeah.
Mazinger was 5 enemies, practically.
Right.
A secret scenario.
Now the thing we unlocked way back when we got Melda and the Zerka.
Oh, fair enough. Just took this long for the scenario to pop up.
Yes, because technically speaking, if you take the other path in that, you don't actually end up getting Melda. And in the last mission we just did, the
Melda
second
would
part
show
of
up.
the second part of the trigger, because normally the second part of the trigger is getting Melda, or if you skip that path and don't get her, you have to make sure that Okita is an ace by the end of the previous mission.
Well, that's not hard.
No.
It was the ace, an ace by what scenario?
Akita's a
12?
proud ace.
Yeah.
Akita is a
For
great
while.
ace, yeah.
Or a great ace, yeah. Things keep attacking him, and he keeps glancing their direction, and they die.
So first off, we get 500 TACP just for unlocking this scenario.
Play a ton on this mission.
Yep. Kincaid just pops up like, did I hear something about piracy?
We're not fielding you. We have too many units. Not feeling you either. Go like some ramen or something. Just kill everything.
Yep. Yes, that is correct, Eric 34373. The semi-obligatory loot pinata stage. Okay, you've made it through like 40 scenarios. You are probably just about out of funds by now. Let's give you things that explode into money when you hit them.
And apparently can't hit a Garen Sierras.
No, they're intentionally garbage units.
Like 88% hit chance just on this one. This is the Royal Guards. I'm very disappointed.
Their ships are heavy and full of loot, I guess. Excuses here.
I mean, the Garen Sirius is heavy with 12 minutes inside of it. I'm pretty sure it could possibly fit, but it seems to be doing fine.
Nope, Minovsky particles.
I like to imagine
Get a
a bunch
race
of
to say.
suits like sitting on top of it, hanging out the sides. It just rockets its way to the enemy.
You mean that cargo ship that could barely fit the Kshatriya
Yeah.
inside of it?
Yeah.
Just a daisy chain of mechs behind it.
At least like in Victory Gundam, they got around that by having literal poles sticking off the sides of things that mechs held on to.
Yep.
So they couldn't fit inside.
I mean, that's actually a thing they did during the 1 Year War as well.
Yeah, they strapped like things
They
to
actually
the sides of Salamises.
Yeah, that was how Salamis transported mobile suits, was literally had them strapped to the outside because they weren't designed for mobile suits.
Yep.
So their hangars were designed for like saberfishes and other fighters, so they couldn't have mobile suits inside. So they literally just stuck them to the outside and
Taped them down.
basically made people, if they were going to deploy them, even if they were like in space, made them go out in their normal suits, climb in on the outside of the hull, and then dropped them, basically.
Carrying these gold bars.
Yep. So again, this is the money mission. Various other fairly useless power parts.
Damn it.
Oh, that it's back in the.
They put it back in the.
You can technically fix that right here. Yes. When it actually has active, there's a command on this list called divide.
Ah. Quantum computer?
All action success rate increases by 10%.
Oh, okay.
So, not bad. Not exactly a super part, but it's not half bad. It would matter more if 10% actually meant anything in these games.
Yeah. These games are very all or nothing.
Pretty much. Yeah, her and Velt have the same ace bonus, so when you get Velt ace, he'll have that as well. Yeah, I'm still convinced percentages in this game are a fucking lie. You basically, like, 70% is the only thing that matters. Once it's above 70%, it'll happen. If it's below 70%, it won't. Also, human beings are really bad at actually judging probabilities.
Yes. Mainly that.
Oh, that poor fucking warship.
There's his ace bonus. Why?
Because it's funny.
That's not good.
Because every game by necessity has to every Super Robot Wars game by necessity has to have that one unit that can like one-shot the final boss.
That seemed unnecessary.
It was.
It knows what it did.
Fine, Okita, you can have it. Grab all this gold they are carrying.
I'm helping. Sure you are, Tessa. We haven't seen the Tuatha in 20 missions, but I'm sure you're being very helpful.
Of course we haven't seen it. It's a submarine. Hides underneath the map, then pops out when we need it.
Already got A's, but I don't feel like he earned it.
I've been sitting in the Delta Plus for 45 years.
During that last training mission, they let me get in the cockpit for the Banshee Norm, but then he didn't deploy me. I know, it was funny.
Speaking of which, we should go real quick to the mech list to make sure that A, pilots are all correct, and B, put the Levitain back
Take
to...
the rocket pack off again.
Yeah.
Give her a rocket punch.
I'll show her the Fist of Zeus. I just got here.
You showed up and said you had 45 kills. We just believed you.
Another Garden Analyzer. There's that, and then just go make sure to change pilot, and make sure that they didn't actually put Riddy back in the fucking Banshee. Okay, no, we're good. Brother 2 is in the Banshee.
Yeah.
She's just sitting next to it with a broom, keeping Riddy away.
Right, so, about the money concerns.
Booster, Coding, Child Armor, Favor Field, Thrust Module, Mars Ball, Force Reactors, Quantum Computer, not a Gardener. Who wants a Gardener? Who doesn't have a Garden Analyzer?
I mean, honestly, it's TAC P mostly.
It's also targeting ability, but now an actual mission. So.
Well, now a split choice.
Oh, split
and
choice.
then- I know I'm dying of space cancer. Shut the fuck up.
Turns out constantly spraying getaways everywhere. It's giving me space cancer.
Yeah, so Yamato split is basically all of the Gundam stuff and the Yamato. Nadesco split is everyone else, so Zambot, Daitarn, Might Gain, Nadesco, Getter Robo, Mazingers, FMP.
Points or considerations, that kind of thing.
Technically speaking, if we go on the Yamato side, we effectively get the option for Tierria to either become a sub-pilot for the 00 Conti or keep the Raphael Gundam,
That's the only difference between the two routes, effectively. Or-
basically.
I don't have a particular preference for this one, so.
I'm more trying to think from the perspective of what most of the units we actually field are.
Kind of a spread.
Yeah.
It is.
We do feel a lot of Gundams. We do actually feel a lot of.
Let's see. Let me look at the actual mission list and see if there's anything interesting. Yeah. Nothing particular. Gundam route gets us more Crossbones stuff. Nadesco route does actually get us some FMP stuff. Kind of. Basically Fowler and Sabina.
Yeah, it's basically just the sub-pilot option area.
Basically nothing else.
Anyone have a preference? Really doesn't matter on this one, so.
Not really, but
Hold on.
what?
Stop. Are you checking?
Heads is Gundam, tails is. Okay, it's heads. Gundam.
Okay,
All right.
that's
So Yamato, yeah. I had Google flip a coin for
Fair
me.
enough.
Has the added benefit of us not having to deal with cross Ange.
Really, I just asked the Purrs.
They will literally tell you anything.
This is important to note because I mean I think they very briefly mentioned it, but they didn't really go quite into the. Yurisha was literally inside the wave motion engine
They touched on it.
this like whole trip. She's just been chilling in there. I mean, granted, she's been in like a coma most of it, but
For trouble in the LMC. Come on, don't talk like that. I really didn't want to command a force for once.
it's fine. He'll be back to being the primary commander in X, as I remember. But then when we get to 30, he's totally not. He shows up and they're like, "Wow, Bright, you're like a legend. Should you be in charge of the fleet?" And he's like, "Nah, I think you school kids can handle it." Listen, the last time I entrusted things to a group of high schoolers, it worked out perfectly okay.
Look, you guys can handle it. I'm going to spend the entire time over here shaming. Char.
Glaring at Shar.
Jared, I know you're on the same side as me, but I will come over this table and deck you again.
Give me a reason.
Although I do love sitting in a mobile suit and killing people.
No thoughts, head empty. Yeah, nobody cares what you think anyways, ready? I think the Federation should fall. What was that? Nothing.
No, but you hear this Mafty guy?
Got some really good ideas.
I went through a lot.
Wore a mask, got a stupid nickname.
Mr. Bushido?
Went through like a half dozen mobile suits or something.
Deploy all units, and by all I mean 12. Oh, 16 actually.
Well then. Right, so we're out of the ones we'll actually
Penelope's probably fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find stuff we've actually upgraded.
I think we're about out of stuff we've upgraded to any significant degree.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Penelope is probably fine because it came a little bit pre-upgraded.
And I guess the that guy.
Yeah. Because it does technically have at least the minor amount of upgrades we made to the F91 MP.
Yep. Yeah, I mean the F91 was one of the suits in our first.
Set,
It
yeah.
got replaced, but any specific?
So Setsuna, who is auto-deployed for this one, we basically, there will be a point where the ELS arrives. After the ELS arrives, we need to defeat 4 or more enemies with Setsuna. And the SR point is within 5 turns to at least defeat at least 4 enemy units at the same time with a map weapon. Which, I mean, realistically, get a cluster and drop the missile pod on them.
Yeah. That's probably.
Yeah, that's the Penelope, not the G. There's the G.
I was like, that's not moving far enough.
They do have kind of a similar profile in the SD style there.
Yeah. goes already. Be great if those other 3 ships there can all crowd around
Hathaway.
the Hathaway so he can fire his missile pod off. That will get 4.
Yep, just got to make sure to weaken the battleship so it'll actually kill them. I think both the fighters are probably... Well, that fighter's got to take it. That one fighter has to take a hit because it's only going to do about 4 or 5k.
It's okay. It's fire. The garrison do it.
Yep, so that one should be good.
Okay, so it's going to weaken this fighter,
And the other battleship. Probably should have turned off the second attack.
Oh. Didn't realize he had it on.
Well, there was the other option for 4.
There isn't another.
And
Actually, we can go all the way over here.
Yeah,
That will actually work. No, that will work.
that will.
They're
Those
both down.
fighters are already down.
This
the
one
warship already
weakened. So we
weakened,
just
so
have to
just-
weaken this one.
Yep.
That's fine. We weren't hitting that one.
Nope.
no.
Throw it right there.
Probably send it Amaro.
Can. And Amaro's not going to knock it down that much. He'll
Third one on the list.
He can only really do beam saber on the turn he comes out.
Fair enough.
Ah, we'll send it on.
Yeah. Make sure to use Mercy. be fine. Mercy still applies. It won't go.
That's true.
Even on a second attack, it will not let it go below 10. We'll just do a second attack for 0. Okay.
Do we have anyone else who has Mercy just so I can get this one lower?
Unfortunately, I don't believe any of the other Gundam characters have Mercy. You should be able to search still at the moment. Just to see, but I'm pretty sure at the moment Amuro is the only one we've got with Mercy. Third row.
Third row, third down.
Oh, Kira does.
Sure.
Well, there we go.
Kira J Yamato.
Yeah.
Kira's the...
Strike Freedom.
I Mercied, right?
Yes. Oh, the skill thing.
Skill thing.
What skill thing?
Mercy only works if they have a lower skill than you.
For reasons. So we pass a turn, I guess.
Yeah, let things cluster up more.
Wait for this stuff to move over, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll also have them move around in general.
Yeah, because we're not on that tight a time frame. We've got 5 turns to do it.
They want to... Digi.
Yes, just to get our money. And get it in a better position for...
Yeah. In case stuff doesn't move too much, we can probably...
Here, just centralize it so kind of drop his thing wherever it needs to.
Exactly. Move the ship.
I can get some of this stuff to kind of beat up on.
Yeah, the lumbar.
Go bully the boss. Don't we also need to kill 4 enemies with the... That's why after the...
That's after the ELS shows up, though. It's the second half, basically, after we destroy the land bear.
cluster because they have long enough range to hit us.
Yeah.
I mean, if we miss the SR point, we miss the SR point. Not the end of the world. Ironically, I think the boss ship just moved into a spot exactly where it would need to be. Basically, if you move it one back, that would be a cluster of 4.
I can't move it.
I know, but I'm saying if you move the G this turn, next turn, or actually if you move the G and then get enough kills to get one of the battleships up to what is it, 5 for restore action?
Yeah.
I feel like one of them had a battery on it. Maybe the... No, I think we took that off. Never mind.
Yeah, none of these ones have.
No, it's just out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fires out formation, unfortunately.
Now we're one short to be able to do boost DXE. If I could boost DXE, then I could multi-action.
Well, okay, so what you might be able to do is... Because again, remember, battleships gain 1 for like every 10 kills that units as a whole get. Alternatively, get a kill with the battleship, because they can still use...
Multi-action. Take that out.
And verify just to make sure, but you should still be able to missile pod that spot, which will get 4. Yep, so now we just need to make sure that those 4 are weak enough to be taken out by it.
Yep.
Yeah, because we don't have to kill everything before we take out the boss, just
Nope.
take out the boss in turn. Okay, so... Stuff that needs to move.
The Garancieras, the Vangnex, and the Penelope.
Apply to map attacks?
No. Almost nothing actually applies to map attacks, unfortunately. Oh. But had support attack.
fine.
We're not getting the SR point, and you really have to start paying attention to the bottom right corner there.
Not killing things usually isn't my goal.
Yeah, if we kill a boss, it'll spawn more things, won't it?
Yeah. In theory, I'm not sure of exactly how it works. I know that killing the boss is not the end of this scenario, but I don't know if there's going to be...
I believe he calls it reinforcements.
No. What?
Right, Awakening of the Trailblazers in this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. A Awakening of the Trailblazers.
Oh, more fodder units.
So now Setsuna has to kill
Four.
of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should check, because we might still be able to get the SR point. I'm not sure if it's disabled now or not.
It looks like it's still there.
Yeah, it was still an option.
Yeah, because it's just a timer. It doesn't actually care that they're Gamelins or ELS. So technically speaking, if we can take out 4 of these with a single map weapon.
And we no longer have a time limit anymore. The SR point has
Well,
a
no,
time limit.
the SR point has
We
a time
don't have
limit,
a
but
victory or a defeat condition time limit.
correct.
This is turn 3.
Sounds right.
Well, soon to be our turn 4.
Yeah, basically. That's a nice cluster.
Yep.
Just weaken 2 of them, you should be good.
Do them over the weekend. Those two. Is that one sport defended?
That's a good question.
That one did.
Yeah.
That's not bad though.
No, but if the other one support defends.
They can't from map attack.
Oh, that's true, because you can just hit all of them, so it doesn't actually matter. Yeah.
Weaken that one as well, just to be safe.
No, because the other one could support defend it.
That's true.
Yeah. 8 damage.
Okay.
Alright, now to get this unit 4 kills.
Yep. Which, again, shouldn't be too hard.
No.
The Double O is a really good unit, and we've also upgraded a fair amount, and also the small ones are weak as shit.
Yes.
Attacking the wrong person. Leave her alone.
I wonder if they can turn into a boat.
Oh, they fall.
All right, one.
Ah.
'It's been a while.
I was
Feels so
gonna say,
good.
It's been so long.
Two.
Cowardly sport defense.
Yep. Have to wait till next turn. Or restore his action.
Yep. Oh, here's a map attack too.
Oh, it is.
Behold the death spatula.
Oh, I hit my opponent with a fly swatter. Oh, right, I didn't hit that last time. Curses.
Yeah.
It's okay. Four. Is in fact finally over.
No, I know how to handle this. Hey, you. Knock it off. Go away. Chew.
Shoot. I'm gonna get the Squirkaballa. Dragon strips.
I can't believe it's not bacon. That was their own fault. Dumb.
So what do you think? Should we keep the unit we never field, or give the 00 a sub-pilot?
We do occasionally field the 00 if we have enough slots.
Yeah, we're going to be fielding it at least probably through the next two mid-size scenarios
Yeah.
Yeah.
on this split. Yeah, so Tierra is now a sub-pilot for the 00. And we actually get a refund on all the any like TAC-P or funds
That
we
we spent
used.
on the,
On the Raphael. Yeah, any TAC-P we used on skills for Tierra and any funds we used for upgrading the Raphael.
Mm.
They're actually quite nice about that. Let's not go into this, please. It's a dumb discussion anyway.
Oh, they all use Psycho Waves. Psycho Waves, I mean Getter Race.
You mean Dragonium?
Dragonium.
All right. So we'll kind of do our cleanup here, but yeah, aside from that, that's going to about do it for us for today for Super Robot Sundays here on Sound Goblin Gaming. Thank you all again for joining us here as we continue playing through Super Robot Wars V. We'll be back tomorrow with probably more struggle in Soul Link on Poke Mondays, as we have suffered another near entire wipe and had to recover.
We lost 4 Pokemon, but we still have like 4 Pokemon teams.
Yeah, just some recovery to do from that. I believe, Krampus, if I'm not wrong, you and Hunter were thinking about starting something back up on Tuesdays?
Yes. So Tuesday, I'm still testing the game to see if it works, but assuming it works, we're going to be doing Fuga Melodies of Steel.
Okay, so look forward to that on Tuesday. On Thursday, we're going to get more of Little Witch, that kid from Doraemon. And and then we'll be right back here on Sunday with more Super Robot Wars V. So we're going to have the last little bits here play out as we get our scene for TAC-P bonuses and whatnot. Yeah, there we go. So hope you all have a great day and hope to see you again throughout the week. Have a good one, all.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.